Hello, I'm Janet Franz, Chair of the Vermont Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports. I'm a certified personal trainer, group fitness instructor, and health coach. Now I'm going to share with you an exercise routine to help strengthen and stretch your core muscles, your abdominals, hips, back, and all the muscles that support those areas. It'll help with improving posture and relieving back pain, improving flexibility and mobility. This exercise routine can be done at your workstation or wherever you happen to be, in a chair, sitting on the floor, standing up. Adapt it to your needs, and please work at your own pace. We're going to begin by sitting up tall on your chair, on the floor, or standing tall if that's you today. And take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. As you inhale, shoulders up to your ears, exhale down. Feeling the air going in through your nose, to the back of your throat, and then out your mouth, all the way out. Shoulders coming up and down. We're loosening up the trapezius muscles at the top of the back and the shoulders, and roll your shoulders in a big circle. Loosen them up, push them down. Now bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Just relax as you do that. Then inhale up through the middle. Exhale, left ear towards your left shoulder. Inhale up through the middle. Let's do that again. Don't force it, just feel it. And breathe as you go. One more time to the left. And then release. Now we want to keep pulling our abdominals up from the bottom. And we're going to roll the spine forward, one vertebrae at a time. You don't have to go very far. Then inhale as you roll up. And exhale as you roll down, maybe a little further this time. Inhale as you roll up. Exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Feel them moving independently. Inhale as you roll up. And each time you roll down, see if you can go a little bit further, feeling that all the way down your back. And then inhale, pulling your tummy up and in, feeling your abdominals work. And again, roll down. And then all the way up. And we'll sit up tall. We're going to lean to the side now. Side and center and side and center. Not moving your neck, but bending your spine. And of course, you can do this standing. If you're standing, it's very important to keep your knees soft and use your abdominals, whether you're standing or sitting. Your abs pull you up. Can you feel that? Exhale. And if you need to go slower, that's okay too. We're going to add on. Take your arm with you. Take your left arm over your ear and then pull it back. Right arm. Left arm to the right. Left arm. Side to side. Using your breath. Exhale. Inhale. So we're stretching the latissimus dorsi muscles, those muscles on the upper back. And you might feel it down the sides of your abdomen, your oblique abdominals. Can you go a little further? And it should feel good. Don't force it. Just breathe into it. One more time, each way. And now we're going to make a quarter circle. We're going to go to the side, then forward and up. And reverse to the other side. And forward and up. Making sure your neck is relaxed. You don't need to move your head. You just need to move your spine and pull your abs in. Side, forward, inhale, abs in. Side, forward, and up. We're going to make a semicircle now. We're going to go side, around the front, to the side, and then lift. Side, around, and side, and lift. And let's see if we can make that semicircle even bigger, even rounder. Last one. Well done. Roll your shoulders. You should feel like your upper body is loosened up. We're going to work through the lower body. Move to the edge of your chair or feel free to stand up. And we're going to bring our palms together. Shoulders back and down. Press those palms in. We're going to tilt the pelvis and then pull the tailbone back. Tilt the pelvis, pull the tailbone back. This is also nice to do on a stability ball that rolls with you if you have one of those at your desk or in your home. You can do it standing with soft knees at your workstation or sitting on a chair like this. So shoulders aren't moving, neck isn't moving, head isn't moving. We're just pushing and pulling the hips through the hip flexors and then pulling back the tailbone, working through the lumbar spine. Should feel really good on your low back. This is something you can do every day to help your low back stay flexible, to relieve stiffness. One more. And then hold it here. We're going to take our arms out and open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then we round the chest. Exhale. Inhale, open chest, squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale, round. Do it again, opening up the chest. Feel that across your chest, but into your shoulders as they contract. And then exhale, round. Inhale, open, squeezing the shoulder blades tight. And exhale, round. Keep going, using your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's do one more. Now just lift your chest, open your arms, and we're going to turn the arms in the shoulder sockets, pressing back. Exhale as you press back. And you're going to feel that, I think, across the shoulder blades, those trapezius muscles right between your shoulder blades and your rhomboids, the upper back, around those shoulder blades, and into the backs of the shoulders, over your deltoids. Try to keep your elbows pretty straight, and we're rotating, 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 rotating. Press, press, exhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's hold it here. Palms face down. I know your shoulders are tired, so let's roll them and push them down all the way. Sitting up tall, abs tight. We're going to shift side to side. So we're shifting the upper body over the lower body, over the hips. Try to keep the arms level. And I think you'll feel that in your lats, those upper back muscles that go from your armpits along the shoulder blades, down the backs of your ribs to your hips. Do you feel them working? This is really good for posture. Be sure to keep pulling the abs up from the bottom. Ooh, feeling those arms working too. Hold it here. We're going to stretch. Reach, pull in. Reach, pull in. So as you're stretching out, feel that in the shoulders and the upper back. But also notice what your abs are doing. Can you feel them working? Let's go a little lower across the body. Crunch and stretch, crunch and stretch. Exhale. Exhale as you reach. Can you go even lower across your foot towards the floor? And feel how it works your back and your abs. 4 more. Last one. Hold it here. Shoulders back and down. We're going to lift our legs one at a time. Now you're still on the edge of your chair. Push yourself to the edge of the chair so that you're not leaning up against the back. And we're balancing. Here's your challenge. Take your arms up. You can do this standing if you want more challenge. We're going to turn towards the leg we're lifting. This is a seated crunch. If you're standing, it's a standing crunch. Be sure you're not moving your elbows towards your leg, but rather lifting your leg up towards your elbows or shoulders. Let's do 2 on the side, 2 on the side. 2 and 2 and 2. 2. And hold it here. Shoo, shake out your arms. All right. So let's sit back on the chair, or if you're standing, that's fine too. We're going to lift our legs one at a time. Let's go right, left, right, left. Now, can you feel your quads working? Of course. But can you also feel your abdominals engaged? Pull them up and in. Quads, hip flexors, psoas, abdominals. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it here. Whew. So we're going to stand up. We're going to turn the chair sideways. Now, if you don't have a chair, put your hands on your thighs. If you have a chair, put your hands on the chair. We're going to round the back and then flatten the back. So this is about the spine flexing. Flex your spine and then flatten it out. Exhale to round, inhale to flatten. So if you are bound to your chair and can't stand up like this, that's okay too, because what you could do is round here and flatten here. Round here and flatten here. It's all about moving the muscles that move your vertebrae. Your spinal flexors and extenders. And this should feel good. You can do this every single day to increase the mobility of your spine and prevent stiffness. I'm just showing you different positions that you can try. I'm going to show you something else. You can stand up, squeeze your glutes, and then push out. That's just an option. But make sure when you come down, your hands are supported on your thighs or on your chair. We got one more. And release. So I want to work the hamstrings. We worked the quads. We're going to work the hamstrings. So bring one foot back, the other foot forward. And we're going to bend and straighten the leg. So you can do it here standing. If you don't have a chair, you can hold a wall or you can just balance. If you're bound to your chair, can you take one leg behind you? The idea here is to bring the heel up towards the butt and squeeze the hamstring. And then you can do a little pattern. Pulse up for 3, 2, 1. Release. Squeeze. More. Release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2. The hamstrings support the glutes and the hips. 3, 2, 1, release. Last time. 3, 2, 1, release. We're going to stretch those hamstrings. So bring your foot out in front and reach forward. If you're up on a chair, you can put your hand down, leg out in front of you. Keep your knee soft. If you want even more, you can bring that foot up higher, but make sure your knee is soft. We don't want to force this. And then release. We'll work the other side. So make sure the leg you're working is behind the other leg. It's got to be behind it. It's got to be behind it so that you isolate the back of the leg. Pulse up for 3. 3, 2, 1, release. And 3, 2, 1, release. And 3, 2, squeeze most, release. So it's more, most, release. Again, you can do it sitting, standing, leaning on your chair. Let's do 2 more. Last one, my friends. And then we'll stretch. So you can stretch here. You can stretch up here. Do you notice when you stretch your hamstrings, you're also feeling it in the glutes and the low back? That's because it's all connected. The posterior chain all works together. All right. So we're going to return to the chair and do some final stretching. All right. So let's cross the right leg over the left, and we're going to pull the thigh in and turn the body towards that thigh. And breathe. Working the hip, stretching to the hip, the glutes, the low back. And then release. We'll switch sides. Cross. Pull in. And that should feel good. You don't want to force it. You want it to feel good. So find a place in the stretch where you feel the best and hold it for just a moment and then release. Now we're going to stretch the quadriceps so you can bring your foot behind you and then push your hip forward. You're going to feel that in the quad or the hip and up into the hip flexor. If you want, you could stand and pull your foot up like so. And then switch sides, so you can stand or you can sit. I'll show you again. The foot goes back, and then you push the hip forward. And then stretching the upper back, we're going to bring our palms together, cross them, round your spine, curve your body. Make sure you're breathing. Then inhale, lift up. And open up the arms, stretching through the chest. Open the chest a little more to the ceiling, but don't crane your neck. And then release. Roll your shoulders. And then exhale, sitting up tall, pulling your abs up from the bottom. Take one more deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And I hope you feel stronger, more flexible, more stabilized through the core. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.